Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, as you can tell from the title, a plan with me for April and May. And I know what you're thinking. It is already August and I'm uploading this video, and you are correct. That's because it is 2020 and Rona is a slut and she's getting around, and I haven't really been using my bullet journal as I thought I would this year. So I kind of put this on the back burner. I was also moving. And so I thought, you know what, instead of this video never seeing the light of day, I would upload it because it is August and maybe you're looking for some theme ideas for your next spread. So here I wrote out a quote. It says, "Inhale the future, exhale the past," because the past 8 months have been very scary and uncertain times for us, and so we're just done. We're done with those months. So we're looking forward to 2021, and hopefully that will be better. And so I am inhaling the future. Moving right along, as you can see there, I am gluing I'm gluing some tea-dyed paper, and it has this beautiful plant pattern, and I really love the cream on cream, and I'm framing the quote in this paper. I wanted to do jagged ripped edges so that nothing seemed too uniformed and it all just kind of seems free-flowing, but also with keeping in my theme. I tea-dyed the papers because I wanted to give them a more vintage feel so that it didn't feel so new, almost like I was bringing past elements to this spread. And as that dries, I'm going to build this page that has my May and April header on it and my little mini calendars. I chose these pictures because they're all views from windows. Not my windows, but windows around the world. So I know that with the Rona, we've all just been cooped inside. Hopefully we're staying inside, social distancing, practicing physical distancing. But with that, because we're not seeing the outside world as much, we're all just kind of looking at our window, looking at Netflix, hoping for the rest of this year to go by very swiftly so that we can continue on with our lives. And so I wanted to bring in some elements of the outside, tying into the plants. So there you see I have a view of a mountain. I also have a view of a city, and then I have a view of windows from like a garden and some books because I've been reading a lot, as you do during a pandemic. So once that's all glued down, I'm just adding some stickers to further tie in the color scheme that I was going for. I was doing a lot of yellows, oranges, greens, and creams. I kind of wanted to keep it all within the same family, and stickers are a great way to create dimension to a page. So now I'm taking some sunflower paper and I ripped the edges to further emphasize that border around the quotes, but also to bring in some of the yellow and green that again is my color scheme. Moving right along. So the next page that I was creating was my dates page. Instead of doing a monthly overview calendar or a monthly calendar that I could mark off the dates, with the past few months, I haven't really had many dates to track. School is out. It will be starting back this month, but at the time it was out, and so I really didn't have much to keep track of. I wanted to give myself a bunch of space to kind of write in dates organically as they form, and to not have to fill in so much of the page with a lot of decorative elements. So I put a header, it said no dates to track, just relax. And that's what we've been doing. So I put in this vintage photo of a girl relaxing on a hammock on a porch. I really love that image. And a plane flying overhead because we are not traveling. We are not traveling anywhere right now. And then I put in some of the things that I did need to track, but I didn't give them a date in which they needed to be done by. So like my husband's birthday was in April and I was uploading a YouTube video that week. So here I'm making my next spread. Instead of doing a habit tracker or a mood tracker, I decided to do a what's on my mind tracker, right? Because this last few months, again, have been very trying, and it's created a lot of room for intrusive thoughts. And so I just kind of wanted to create a space where I could write down all of my thoughts, whether they be good or negative, and just have a space where I could feel like it was my safe space. And I really like this line drawing of the girl. She's very pensive and looks like she's contemplating some stuff, so I really like the simplicity of it. I wrote thought bubbles around it, and so my idea is when the thoughts organically pop into my head, I can write them down and have a place where I can see them all over the month of April and May. Also, the lighting did change, and that is because the sun was setting and we were using natural lighting, and so it will change back in a moment, but yeah, sorry about that. So for my next spread, the idea behind it was to create 15-minute tasks that were like little bursts of productivity that would help to keep me motivated over the coming months. It can be really difficult when you're working from home or you aren't seeing friends to keep you productive, or you can't go to the gym. You need to self-motivate yourself. So I created this list of little tasks that could be accomplished with just 15-minute intervals, like calling a friend or FaceTiming a friend, 15-minute HIIT workouts, activity books. Like I have a chakra activity book that talks about aligning your chakras and learning all about that, a face mask, so any self-care that could include painting your nails, just things that could help really like boost your productivity and renew your motivation. So here I'm putting the rest of my scraps from that initial paper that I used on my cover onto here, just to continue to tie in that theme and bring over some of those visual elements to break up all that text. My next spread is actually pretty simple, but one of my favorites. It's a lyric a day spread. So there I said a lyric a day keeps the Rona away. And with this spread, my aim was to document a lot of the music that I was listening to. Around this time, Jhené Aiko had just released her Chilombo album, and I was really into it. It was such a vibe. So I decided to put a fairy there along with some other random scraps that I have been using to further tie in that theme. And then I put this picture of Jhené that I just thought was beautiful, where she's kind of peeking through the bamboo leaves. And the aim is to just document a lyric a day of all the songs that I've been listening to, because I feel like music, books, things like that have really been getting me through quarantine, and so I just kind of wanted to pay homage with it in a way that was my own. It's also another way to kind of understand where your head is at. Sometimes we listen to a song over and over because the song resonates with us some way on an emotional level, and so it's a nice reflection of my emotions as well. This is my final spread. So with these two spreads, this was my May 2020 to-do list. And again, the goal was just to create a bunch of things that I wanted to get done within the next few months. But again, they don't need to have a date attached to them. They're just stuff that I want to get done for sure. So this is my overall monthly to-do list. And what I'll do is as you can see here, I'm kind of going back to past spreads, and I'm referencing some of the YouTube ideas that I have, and I want to make sure that I'm implementing some of them. So I'm writing down some ideas here that I want to film for the week or edit or upload. And so this is like a weekly, an overall view of the month. And then what I'll do is I'll do my individual days on the next page. And honestly, the way that these spreads worked out, I've been doing them ever since, because It is so great for productivity. You don't feel so rushed to get things done. You kind of have like an overall list and you just check them off or migrate them as the days progress, and you can get a lot accomplished that way. So some of my tasks was Plan With Me April and May, my Let's Play, which I did upload, but I don't think I'll be continuing that series just because I haven't been playing much video games, and I tried it, I didn't enjoy it, and yeah. So there I'm doing my daily spread, and the way that I wanted to separate these, at first I was going to do task, work, fitness, notes, but then I realized all of these are kind of tasks, so I did it instead personal, work, any notes that I have, and fitness and food. And that way I was able to section off all of my tasks based on the type that they were. And I left myself a section for notes because sometimes I'll have a random thought through the day and I just need a quick place to jot it down. So I thought that was a great spot to allow myself that space. And I can migrate any notes that I have to the following week and day. So here I'm adding some stickers to decorate the page, keeping it simple. I really love the way that this spread came out. It was super simplistic, super easy, and I highly recommend trying it. I hope that you guys like this spread. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Leave me any theme ideas and suggestions that you have down below. My next journal-related video will be a first of my Junk Journal With Me series, so be on the lookout for that, as well as follow me on Instagram. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.